Good morning students, a warm welcome to you all for this recorded class. Hope you are all safe at home. Yes, I don't know whether how much you are trying to improve your English, I don't know. Hope you are all trying to improve your English. How you are all trying to improve your English? Are you reading your newspapers, English newspapers at home regularly? Or are you watching English news channels like BBC or Discovery Channel, Animal Planet? Or are you speaking with someone in English? Or are you listening to someone who are speaking with you in English? So in order to develop English, we have to be perfect with these 4 skills. What is that? One is reading skills, writing skills, listening skills and speaking skills. Okay. So in order to speak English fluently, we need to speak with someone. Okay. Next, in order to write English fluently, we have to develop the habit of writing essays or describing a picture or narrating a story and writing it, precise writing, expanding the passages. Okay, these are all few ways of developing the writing skills. Okay, now but most of the students, they face problem in doing all these things. Because for this we need imaginative power. We need the strength of imagining. But here I will tell you the easy ways, easy tips to develop that. To most of the students, they face problem in describing a picture or in writing a story based on the picture, or if we give some clues for you and if we give 3 pictures and ask you to write a conclusion for the next, then most of the children, they face problem, most of the students face problem. So in order to avoid it, I will tell you very easy tips to write the picture composition. Okay students, very easy tips. See, first one is, as soon as you see the picture, you first observe the picture carefully. Observe the picture carefully. So keep in mind each and every minute point, even a small thing, let it be, but don't ignore it. It may be a small thing for you, but don't ignore that small thing. Note each and every minute point. Next, try to describe by seeing the picture what you get in your mind as soon as you see the picture. Maybe the dress, maybe the surroundings, like it, for example, surroundings means what? It may be cloudy, rainy, like that. Okay. So facial expression or dress, the expressions, whether they are happy or sad, like that, that expressions, facial expressions, dress, etc. So you first imagine that one. Okay, next what you have to start imagining. So as soon as you see the picture, you will get some idea like what dress they are wearing, yes, and how is the scene there. Okay, little small idea you will get. Now you start framing questions among yourself, like when this picture was taken, where this picture was taken, why this picture was taken, and who are all there in the picture, what characters, like what characters are there. Okay, next how to, like what is the reason behind it, like that, how. So these questions if you ask among yourself, how this occurred, so what are the steps taken to prevent it, like that. So if you frame these questions, then you can elaborate the picture. Okay, next start writing. When you are writing, now you kept all these things in mind, na? So when this picture was taken, where this picture was taken, and who are all there in that picture, and what they are doing. Yes, so these all you came to know. Why? This all you came to know. Now you just put it in writing, like first paragraph, write the introduction of the picture, means what you can see in the picture, that you write. Second paragraph, so when that picture was taken and what all will be behind that picture, that you have to write. Third one will be conclusion. For this you have to put work to your imagination, students, for writing the second para. Now let me give you an example here. See this is the picture of, can you see this picture? What can you what will come into your mind as soon as you see this picture? Tell me. What all will come in your mind as soon as you see this picture? Can you tell me? Yes, 2 children. Yes. So are they well dressed? No, they are not well dressed. Are they happy? No, they are not happy. Are they going to school? No. What they are doing? They are carrying bricks. They are doing the work of labor. So these are, who are these children? They are child laborers. So now you understood the theme. What is that? Child labor. This picture is regarding what? Child labor. So start writing heading child labor, and you can see, write the introduction that these 2 children are not going to school. They are very sad. Okay, they are working as child laborers. Yes. Now, why they are working as child laborers? What is the reason behind these children working as child laborers. Why? Have they not paid the fees? Or no one admitting them to the schools? Or are their family background not good, like very poor, like no one are there to work at home? Like maybe their parents may be physically handicapped, maybe they don't have proper income at home, they are jobless. So these may be the reasons. So you can write these reasons. Okay, so the children are working as child laborers. Now what will be the conclusion? What steps can be taken? So proper job facility may be provided for the parents, okay, or these children may be given free education in the schools. So like this, and what government should take steps to prevent this child labor. So like this, these steps can be taken. In this way you can write the picture composition. By seeing a picture you can frame into 3 paragraphs, okay. Now, so now you got about child labor, means you can write so much regarding the child labor. If you understand the thing, then you can elaborate the picture based on your marks. Based on your marks you can elaborate the picture. Now let me show you another example. See, now tell me, by seeing this picture, what will you get in your mind? What will you get in your mind? Okay. So observe this picture carefully. What will you get in your mind? And start writing, children. This will be your work. Okay. I have explained one picture for you. Now this picture composition you do. You keep in mind each and every minute point and then do it. Okay. Thank you very much, students. With this I will end this. Thank you.